Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah Muhammad bin Abdullah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa mawala wa ba'd. Once again, I greet you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, irrespective of where you are actually watching me from. So I still remember my humble self, Akuriti Oduwanika Ahsan. Our source academic online class where we attend to so many questions regarding the science subject. If you are still battling on one, if you're still battling on one of courses or the other, under physics, chemistry, maths, further maths, and so many things, biology, you can DM me and let's talk on that. Inshallah, may Allah make it more easy. Now today on math class, we are going to see something on what? On completing the square method. Is a common question that they do ask. Are we together? They do ask. As far as WAEC, Cambridge exams, and so many exams are what? Are applicable, right? That means, and a student, why are we doing this, completing the square method? A student do wrong from this method. What they prefer most using, it is quadratic formula. In our own time, we do call it astaghfirullah. We do call it almighty formula, where you will make use of minus b plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac all upon what? All upon 2a. I hope you hear what I'm actually saying. What will be the variable here? The variable should be x. Yeah, I know those people that I'm speaking with right now, they are scholars and they know more about this. So I'm going to just be sharing my ideas on this and to still help you to dress where and how you're still lacking and what are the things to follow in doing this. In math, once you follow the rules and the steps, you are good to go. When you fail the steps, you end up going to another thing entirely. So we have to look into that. But today, we are not going to the quadratic formula. We are going to see something on what? The use of completing the square method. How do we use it to solve this particular expression in math? Note that what makes us, firstly, as a student, how together, you have to identify what class do this particular expression falls to. What class in math? You know, we have exponential equation, we have so many things like that. So what particular aspect of this does this expression, what is the aspect it falls to? Is it a bearing in distance? Is it a cosine? Is it sine? No. And I know you all know that. If you don't know that, what will make you this particular expression? How do we know that? How do we come up that this is a quadratic expression? In exams, they won't ask you. They will just bring this question. They might bring it in terms of word problem. They will bring this expression. They will ask you to solve this expression. They won't tell you solve that this question is a quadratic expression. No, they will not tell you that. But as a student, you have to know that this particular question falls on what? It is a quadratic expression or question. How? The only clip that will let you to know that is that, check here. We are having how many variables here? We are having two variables. When I say variable, I mean x, y, z. All these alphabets, A, B, C, D. In math, we call them variable. Why these two, these five, these three? Is what we know as what? Number. Let's get the difference between numbers and variables. That is that. Now check. What is the first variable that will be here? The first variable, check here. It is s. Then check on top of that s. It's carrying something. It's carrying small 2. We call it in math, we call it square. The small 2 will be square. That means if I want to break this, I'm having s squared. Together. This will be the base, this will be the power in form of index. Up and complicated. Now if you see this, that will firstly give you the claim that this particular, once you say an expression, that the first variable is having square. Even if it is not having 2, it's having square. That will hint you that this particular expression is the what? Quadratic expression. Up and complicated. Now, that's that, under that. The second thing that will hint you, there are some cases we see square, and we still see another thing that will tell you that this is not a quadratic expression. Note that if you are saying square here, what is the variable? X. There are another variable that will come, that will be the second variable, which is here, must be the same thing with this. If this is y squared, this will be y, ordinary y. If this is w squared, this will be w. Are we together? We can't have x squared here and we still be having y here. No, that is not a quadratic what? Quadratic question. Are we together? These are the little play on. And the last final play for you to know that in the question we must be having a, b, c. Are we together? And all must be equated to 0. A, B, C. All must be equated to 0. Note that that is the final end. The C will be the. Note that all must be equated to be what? 0. And note that that C, A, B, C, I'll tell you where the A. Big C that will be there must be constant. When I say constant in math, in this particular expression, I mean it shouldn't be having variable. Now let's check for the one that is not having variable. Forget about this one. I'm not coming to this. We are just under this without crossing this bridge. Which one is not having variable here? It is what? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Yes. It is ordinary 3 they put here, not 3x or 3y or 3 something. So this will be our C.